What is up, you guys? So today we're back at it again. Last time on the other video we weren't able to finish up the car. We were able to fit the wheels on the Outback, but there's definitely a lot of rubbing issues that we need to correct, like car can't even drive, can't even turn. And also I didn't really have any tools to just like trim the fender liners. So yeah, so basically we're going to remove the side skirt and the rear bumper hopefully today if we have enough time. And then we're gonna see how much actual clearance we have with the car before we start doing any cutting. But cutting is kind of like the last thing you want to do. I'm just trying to fit these wheels on the car as is until my lift kit and springs come in, because I would love to be able to drive this right now just before we sell the Forester. That'd be very convenient. If not, I'll just throw the stockies back on and we'll wait for the lift kit. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I think it will work because the actual wheels do fit on the body just fine. Just the trimming, just some trimming needs to be done, and some plastic needs to be removed. So we'll see how that goes. I'll show you guys a little bit of it. Trying not to bore you guys with me struggling as much, and just kind of like show you guys the end result of it. So stay tuned. On the previous video, we removed the front bumper because it was rubbing here. We're gonna have to cut the plastic, and then we'll see if the tires can turn with the airbox reservoir right there. There's clearance here. There's about almost 2 fingers of gap between the tire and the mud flap. For the rear, this is what we got going on in the rear. The tire is literally pressed right up against the side skirt, so definitely the side skirt's gonna be removed. May have to trim this part right here. I don't know yet. We'll have to take off the side skirt first to see how much room it gives us and if it even rubs, and then we'll have to test it off-road to see with the articulation and everything if it's going to rub. And then in the back here, it's really close to the mud flap, but it's not touching. Alright guys, so we got the wheels off the car now, and so we should be able to have access to this area right here. This is the part that was definitely rubbing on the wheel, and you see how much space there is right here? Yeah, so we might have to cut that. I'm gonna figure that out today if we need to. Hopefully not, that way we can run the car today. Gotta remove all those underneath, and then I think this side skirt just pops right out, so we'll go ahead and see. So you got these two bolts right here, and then you have this plastic bolt, and it's already stripped because it's plastic. I hate them. And there's one underneath right here too. That one I was able to get out the other time, but this one was difficult to remove. Kind of just want to pull it, but I don't. At the same time, I don't, because what if somebody wants these? Don't want to break it. It feels like I must break it. Nice. Starting to pop off down there, but it stopped popping off here, and I think that there's one more of those little plastic. Yep, there's one more. Let me clean this up for you guys. That's nasty. Ooh. Okay, so looks like there's one more pop clip, like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, right there. So that's what's stopping us from proceeding, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. Alright guys, so now that we got the side skirt half off. It's dangling right now only because I got the jack stand right underneath it. The side skirt covers the pinch welds on the car, so that's where I have the car jacked up on right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna jack it up a little bit on the front end side after I put on the wheel. Wait, I should probably put the wheel on the front first, and then I'll jack it up in the front side and put a jack stand there, and then should be able to take off this jack stand here and the side skirt. Alright guys, so we basically got the side skirt removed, but one thing that we found out is that that part that was rubbing on the wheel is actually not part of the side skirt. So we still, even after removing that whole side skirt, we got to remove this still, and this looks like it's connected to this trim right here. We're gonna be taking that off, and maybe we'll just do the front. Hopefully when we remove this, we'll get like about a centimeter, or I don't even know if it's a centimeter, but maybe like an inch, and then maybe the wheel will fit okay. So we're gonna see if the wheel now still rubs or not. Alright guys, so the wheel is now on, and look how much clearance we now have. And then we're gonna put the car down and see if this is still an issue. If it's an issue still, then I guess we gotta trim it. Alright guys, so the car is now down, and this is looking real promising. I have quite a bit of room there, although it doesn't really look like much, but it's not touching. The rear wheels shouldn't be moving anyways, unless I'm off-roading and we need some increased articulation. So yeah, I think that might be okay. We just need to kind of fix the front a little bit. We gotta trim the fender liner right there and see how that comes out. If all goes well, then yay, we can run this car like this. I'm actually low on memory, so I can't record everything, but basically as long as I show you guys what I did on one side, I think it's gonna be basically the same on the other side. So here, I'm gonna show you my fender cutting. Cut it along as close as I can to this so it's not flapping in the wind, so there's not that much play there. And yeah, that's basically it. I cut all that and that looks good. The air box is exposed, so maybe we'll address that in another video. So I turned the car on and I'm turning the wheels. So this is my full turn. I don't know if you guys can see with the lighting, but it's definitely touching up against here. So I probably have to cut probably up to here. So probably follow this line right here all the way down to here so that the wheels can clear. So yeah, I don't know about the front inside fender well. I haven't finished this side yet, and that's as far as it can actually turn for now. So there's not much turning here that we can do. Well guys, I guess that's pretty much all I have for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully in the next video we'll see this car running. Peace out guys.